all I have to say. Oh yes, and also the next video is going to be out soon. Out soon. Out soon. Out soon. Out soon. Out soon. Gaming. Yes, gaming. Let that word sink in. Okay, well, then gaming as a whole changed my life for, well, the better. Kinda. But right now, I want to tell the story of how it started. I was about 3 years old and I had this gaming console that I used to play on. And well, I forgot what the console name was, so let's forget that for now. But I had this one monster truck game that, well, I became obsessed with it, and yes, I wasn't the best, alright? I was 3 years old for Christ's sake, and I didn't even know how to even speak properly, but beside that, yeah. I spent a lot of time playing that game, and mostly from the help of my dad. A few years passed, and it was about a couple months until I stopped playing that one monster truck game. I was walking in my hallway. I wanted to go to my room, but I wanted to know what my dad was up to. So I went to the computer room because, well, I knew he was there, and, well, I saw him. And he was playing Left 4 Dead. Now, I know what you're gonna say. Not. Trap, only a few years passed, and that meant you were still pretty young. And so that means you couldn't play Left 4 Dead, could you? And yes, you are right. I couldn't, but I did. I asked my dad what was the game, and well, he said, "Want to try it?" And well, I didn't refuse. I was playing on hard mode, but well, really close to the safe room, and I managed to get there. Oh, and by the way, he told me where to go. And from that moment on, gaming was a part of my life. I came home every day just to play more and more, and yes, the games I was playing were violent. Well, I still play violent games. You would understand by how small I was back then. But yeah, I kept on playing until it just stopped. I used to, well, go outside more to play with some of my friends, and that held me back from playing. I mean, I did have some gaming sessions when some of my close friends came by, but that was it. A couple months later, I had to move to a different country because of my mom's work, and well, there was no playground to play with someone. And well, there was no one, and that meant I was, well, all alone and bored. My parents agreed to buy me, well, a whole new gaming computer, so I wouldn't be so bored of watching TV all day. I began to play more than I used to, and it made me become less of an extrovert and more of an introvert as I began seeing people less. Basically, I was a geek. Still am, but I wouldn't stop talking about games with my friends. And it wouldn't always be a conversation without the word game or a computer. Like, I don't know if my friends found that annoying or not, but I sure thought so. But I found some people from my school that also liked gaming and thought it was a hobby of theirs. And so I began playing more multiplayer games with them and just having in general a great time. Better than before, to be honest. And then I had to move back to my old place, my old country, my old friends, and well, I kept in contact with some of my other friends from my other country, but well, although I kept playing and gaming, some people from my building wanted to play outside, and I, being turned into this introverted gaming monster, agreed to play with them. And in the beginning of our playground meetings, it was fun, but then it just became stale and boring. So I just stopped going to these meetings and decided to go back to my normal tradition of, well, playing games. And well, fast forwarding to March of 2018, Fortnite blew up. Everyone from my school kept on talking about it and asking each other out for matches on the game. But at the start, I refused. But after some time, my friend told me if he, well, wanted to play with me, and I suddenly agreed. And, well, I started playing some matches with them, and, well, of course I sucked, but I started kinda getting good. My friends saw me getting some kills, and, well, they officially crowded me the king. And, seriously, how bad can you be to be calling me better than you at Fortnite? Literally. No offense, but how? Everyone wanted to play with me. Not really. And we played and played until one day I just became bored of the game. I thought it was kind of repetitive, and I just stopped playing it. And fast forwarding to today, where I find myself watching videos instead of playing. But don't get me wrong, it doesn't mean I completely stopped playing. I do play some games, and one of them is, well, Dead by Daylight. And so I hope you learned today that a gamer can stop gaming and that people change. And if you don't find something as fun as it was, don't be afraid to let go. And that there is another hobby out there that is, well, you may find quite fun. But, anyways, people, I hope you all enjoyed today's video. But, yeah, I will see you all on the next one. Bye bye. So, this is supposed to be the end card. Okay, well, but anyways, if you like this video, you know what to press. And if you want to see content like this one, you also know what to press. Follow me on Twitter if you want to check what I'm up to. But until then, YouTube, show the others their recommendations. You know what I mean.